Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Power Air Fryer, which is this massive machine behind me. I'm going to be making one of my family's favorite recipes, but it's going to have a little bit of a twist. So I'm making fried tilapia and some potatoes and some vegetables, so broccoli. However, the tilapia I am not going to be breading with breadcrumbs or flour, only because I'm on keto and I really want to stay away from as many carbs as I possibly can. So hopefully this will work out. This is the first time that I'm doing the pork rind recipe, so we'll see. Wish me luck. This is the tilapia. I've only just oiled it a little bit because I don't want to put the condiments in just yet, since I don't know what the air fryer is capable of. I do want to coat it with some pork rinds because I'm actually doing a keto diet, so I don't want to use flour or breadcrumbs. So on the side, after I bake it a little bit, I put together my condiments, which is a little bit of salt and pepper, olive oil, and ginger. Here are some potatoes. My family isn't doing keto, so I'm the only one on there, so unfortunately I can't partake in that. And then also I'm going to be baking some broccoli, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it turns out well. I've pre-oiled the pan, so the air fryer comes with 5 of these different pans, and they should two of the tilapia steaks should be able to fit on each pan. And it does say that you're supposed to rotate it. So this is the machine. Let's see. It comes with like a light, so you're able to kind of look in there and see, you know, what you're doing, which is great. It comes with a lot of accessories that I'm not going to be using today because my recipe is simple. It just doesn't call for it. So I believe this is the rotisserie, and then this is the part that rotates the potatoes. But I'm not doing fried potatoes, so I don't need to do that just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the potatoes in first, only because they take a longer time to cook. Also, there are like these different racks in here, so I'm hoping to be able to fit everything, at least the fish and the potatoes, in first, and then when that's cooked, then I'll go ahead and put in the broccoli. So here we go. Let's see what happens. So I put the potatoes in about maybe about 12 minutes ago or so, and about 10 minutes in I added a little bit of oil just because I wanted to make sure that they didn't dry out. Again, I'm not really sure how to cook with this thing, first time ever, so I'm constantly checking it. But then I went ahead and added the tilapia as well, since I usually cook that at about 400 degrees. And I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more, a couple minutes, not too much, a little bit more time, just to see if I can cook them both together, since I know that I'm going to be taking the tilapia out a little bit later and coating it with the pork rinds. So let's see. So the potatoes were done in about 30 minutes and they actually look amazing. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and try one, only because, you know, you're supposed to try your own food right before you serve it. So here we go. Oh. It's really hot. It's perfectly cooked. It tastes really great. I think though that it needs a couple more minutes just so that it can fry a little bit more on the outside. I'd like to see them a little bit more crispy. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in for a couple more minutes and hope that it doesn't dry it out. But so far they look great. So I moved the potatoes down to like the 3rd rack, and they're actually perfect. I just took them out. I had given them an additional like 3 minutes. And they're perfectly fried on the outside, and they just look absolutely delicious. So I think my family is going to be absolutely pleased with them, and that obviously makes me happy. So let's check out the fish in a minute. So the results of my dinner didn't actually record. I am not sure if I just didn't save it or what happened to it, but unfortunately it's just not there. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you my review. I have nothing to show because in the 5 minutes that it took me to get it out of the oven, my family ate it. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm happy with the results. I do like the air fryer. It is actually super easy to clean. And I think that if I hadn't been recording this video, dinner would have probably been ready in about 30 minutes, which is great. I'm not 100% convinced though if it's any better than the actual oven. So, and it's rather bulky too, and with not as much counter space in my home, I think that it makes it a little bit difficult to store, but we'll see. I'm gonna continue to cook with it from here on out, but as of right now, you know, it's okay. I did love the fish though. The fish was like perfectly coated on the outside with the pork rinds. I mean, it looked a little bit messy, but it was actually so delicious and so juicy. And you know, like I said, my family ate it right away. So hopefully I can go ahead and recreate that recipe because I think that it's definitely a keeper. And you know, maybe next time I'll be able to record it from start to finish. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll be sharing more recipes with the air fryer, keto recipes too, when I can. So thanks.